What's up, guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video here of mine. And today I would love to speak about the book that I'm currently writing. And I think it's something that it needs to be done. I think it's something that you deserve to know. It is, in fact, the book of principles, which is the very title of the Book of Principles. I'm going to talk about what was my motivation in the first place to write a book, what was a thrive to do that, and also how is this book going to be structurized in a way that, from chapter to chapter, how is it going to be organized, and what am I'm going to talk about in this book, of course. So this is going to be the main part of this YouTube video here, so that you understand what I'm currently doing in this book, and also for which people is this book going to refer to. So for what type of people I'm addressing to. I cannot say that this book is for everyone, because it's clearly not, but it is, I think, for most of the people who want a change in life in terms of losing weight, for example, seeking for a better meaning, or having some thrive in their life, to, I don't know, to aim for something in general, motivation, inner strength, whatever. So this book is going to be about all of this, and yeah, let's just start. What was the reason why I decided to write this book? So the first very reason is just because I think I love to manifest myself in a way that whatever I have in my head, I just want to, in some way, to project it physically, and to share it with you guys. If I have an idea in my head, I just want to produce it. I just want to do it and share it with people around. And writing a book was an idea that I just had all the time in my head, and I just wanted to do that, because I know that I don't want to say that, okay, I have read so many books and I'm so knowledgeable about everything and so on, so on, so forth. No, I'm clearly not really wise, or I haven't read that many books, let's say. Some books, but not that much. But also a lot of podcasts. I've been listening, watching some podcasts give good, really well-informed information out there. And I think some things that have been said in some podcasts are really important. And this is what am I going to do in my book, is really to grab something very important from a specific podcast that has been said, like a sentence or something like this. I'm going to take that sentence, I'm going to refer it in my book, rephrase it, explain his or her point of view of that guest in that podcast, and giving also my own aspect about it. So this is going to be the structure, let's say, of my book. Is every time when I'm explaining something, whether it is like scientifical or, I don't know, motivational, giving you my own aspect about it, my own idea, and da 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 da. All of it, it's going to be like this. And yeah, I'm honestly, I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait to see your expressions, to see what you think about it. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for the feedback after. But before all the feedback and all the congratulations, or even no congratulations and the bad feedback, before all of that, or let's say negative criticism, but before all of that, I have to work. I have to put myself there in front of the computer and write. I'm currently at 12,000 words. So it's about, I asked ChatGPT, it's about 40 to 50 pages. And I have to say, keeping the pace with writing, it's difficult. It's not easy, because you have to look at the podcasts, you have to look at YouTube videos, you have to search for something, the right phrase that you think, okay, this is the most important phrase for me in this whole podcast. I'm taking this out and I'm putting it on the book, and then rephrase everything, and then giving you my own perspective about it. So yeah, so the book will consist of 3 big chapters. So the first one is going to be health and fitness. I'm going to talk about foods, health issues, what are the benefits from taking this or that, the risks, weight loss, whatever. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about everything in this chapter. And then the next big chapter is going to be human psychology. So motivation, inner strength, whatever. Religion also is also part of human psychology. Family issues, education, all of it. And then last but not least, the third chapter is going to be AI and technology. So I think the last chapter is going to be the most difficult one for me, because I have not that very much experience about AI and technology. It is in fact a subject where I haven't dig really deep into it, unfortunately, but I will read more books about it. I've currently read 2 or 3 books about AI and technology. It's something, especially here in the modern world. In the modern world, I mean, we know what AI can do. We know what the very technology can do to humanity, to our psychology too, and how much influence it already has, and so on, and what is going to be the future of AI, how is it currently doing, all of this. So it's going to be a very difficult chapter for me, but nevertheless, I will try to really keep my pace also with the writing, and trying just with the writing to finish it this year. And then also for publishing it out, releasing it online as hardcover or PDF is also a complete another story. I have no idea what to do, how to do it, so this is also something I have to look into it. But no, guys, I'm just really excited to do that. And I know I'm still an unknown creature here on YouTube, but it was always my idea from my first start, when I'm doing YouTube, being an influencer, to start with, in some sort of way, with a product. people could buy, that people are interested in. And the book is the first thing that came in my mind to do, like really. And sharing you my knowledge and giving you my own perspective about things is just my dream. It's just, honestly, this book that I'm writing, it's just my dream, just to release it, and so that people can read it. And you know, and I'm so curious about what you think about the book, you know. But before that, as I said, I have to put on work. I still have to work a lot, because it's not just only writing it. It's not just only, you know, writing until you are finished, until you say, okay, that's my limit point. It's also revising everything, you know. So make sure that every sentence has a good sense of it, how the things have been written, because I know that whenever I finished a paragraph, I always reread everything again to make sure that makes sense, and does it has a structure, does everything has a logical aim to it, you know. I always try to do that, but if you are reading the book completely at once, or many pages at once, you know, it has a different feeling to it. And this is something that is also, it is necessary to do, and it's important to do whenever I finished writing. It's to read everything and to correct also my mistakes in terms of it, you know, grammatical mistakes, logical mistakes, whatever. It's you know, man, it's a lot of work, and because of it, I have a lot of respect for people who are doing these kind of works, these kind of, you know, authors in general. I mean, it's incredible what they do for their life. It's writing is, it's an incredible but also very complex job, because you always have to, you know, you always have to focus on what you were thinking, and what you are thinking, you have to in some way put it out physically. So you have to write it, and it's not always, so what you write is not always, it doesn't match always the logical sense that you have been thinking. This is my point. So when you are writing, it's you like, I mean, it's not my point. This is not what I wanted to say, you know. And then you just, you know, you just delete everything and try to rewrite everything again. So it's a lot, and for that reason, I have much respect for authors, all the authors out there who have written incredible books so far. My all respect. And additionally, I also give credits to podcasters that are out there, because I'm always referencing. So when I'm taking a phrase from a specific podcast, from this specific YouTube video, I'm always, of course, referencing it. Of course, it's for you, or for some of you, it's kind of, it has a logical sense to it that you have to reference it from where the sentence comes from which YouTube video it's. I know, but my point here is also that, you know, I'm giving also credits for them. I'm making in some way publicity also for all the podcasters out there with this very book. So I'm really excited. So this was the YouTube video. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you understood everything. I know my English still needs to be improved, but for that specific reason, I'm making those kind of YouTube videos where I'm just talking in front of the camera and giving you my knowledge, giving you what I know and what I don't know, honestly, what I thrive for, you know. So the motivation of this book is, the big motivation of this book is also to share what I experienced in my life, share what I think about certain things, you know. As you know that I'm not well known, I'm still I'm still very unknown in social media, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Very unknown, so nobody knows me actually, just maybe a couple of people. But I guess it is, writing a book, it is a way to give you my own way of thinking in a very early stage, you know. I could also just simply talk 1 hour in front of the camera and giving you, you know, all those kind of perspectives that I'm also have written in my book. You know, speaking in front of the camera and saying all those things instead of writing a book and publishing it out, you know. But I think writing a book, it's a more convenient and cooler way, let's say, to do that. And yeah, as I said, hopefully you enjoyed that video. May the fire be with you, guys. Stay tuned for more and have a nice day.